Hey guys, Garage Maxed Out here. Today I'm going to be doing an assembly video on this cargo carrier. Before I begin, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you get updates on my new videos. Today I went to Harbor Freight. We're doing a road trip pretty soon, need a little bit more space in the 4Runner, and I picked this thing up for 60 bucks. It was the cheapest one they had, but surprisingly it was lighter than the aluminum one that was about $25 more with the same carrying capacity, which is the reason that I picked this thing up. So essentially what I want to do for you today is I'm going to open it up, give first impressions, and then I'm going to put it on the back of the 4Runner, jump up and down on it, and see kind of how durable it is. So without further ado, let me go ahead and start unboxing this thing, and we'll see what kind of pieces are in it and kind of initial thoughts on build quality. Okay, so what it looks like is I've got two halves of a basket here. I've got a pretty sturdy feeling receiver, like this goes into your receiver, and it feels really heavy, actually. It feels pretty good. These pieces, just kind of initial impressions, as you'd expect, some of these welds are a little sloppy. The cool thing is, though, that it actually looks welded all the way across on every piece. They're not just tacked in here, which I kind of expected. I only paid 60 bucks for this thing, and you know, you always have those 20% off coupons. I think it came out to under 50 bucks out the door. So for what I'm seeing so far, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to go ahead and start the installation, or rather assembly, and we'll see how easily this thing comes together. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, it looks like. Basically, you're going to have this bar that's got holes on one side, top or bottom, and you want that to be on the top. And then you've got these things, which are just going to go here like this, which hold it together. So I think that's pretty sweet, actually. It's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and put these bolts in and see if there's any tricks to it. Okay, so one thing that I'm noting here as I'm taking it apart, these bolts come like this: bolt, lock washer, washer, or nut, lock washer, washer, and the bolt here. But if you look at this one has a different order of the way things go on. And obviously what you want to do is you want to have this nut next to the lock washer and the bolt with the regular washer like that. So that's how I'm going to go ahead and install this. But one thing to be careful of as some of these come in different orientations. So let's go ahead and start on this side here. Okay, one of the things that I'm going to do here, which didn't come in the kit, I'm actually going to put a little bit of blue Loctite, the jar is red, but it's blue Loctite on these before I go ahead and lock them down. I think with the lock washers it'll be fine, but I'm just going to take the precaution here because we're going on a 2,000-mile trip. So I'm going to put just a little drop of this on each of these before I put them down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put these cross braces on. I realize that these holes are not really done they're very well, and I've already tightened up this center section. I may wind up having to loosen this up just a little bit so that I can line up these holes. We're gonna give it a shot and see if I can do it here. But essentially, the next step is getting these 4 bolts through your hitch on all 4 of these corners. Okay, as you guys can see, I did have to loosen this up so that I could mount and line up these cross members here. Kind of disappointing that it doesn't line up, but I guess for 60 bucks, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these ones up first, and then I'll go ahead and cinch down the center section here. Okay guys, so that's it. It does kind of seem like it is a V a little bit, maybe because these holes are off, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the Forerunner and we'll test it out. I'll jump up and down on it and see if I think this 500-pound claim is legit or not. Okay, it seems to wobble around quite a lot. Overall, I'm not sure if I'd be super confident with 500 pounds, but it feels sturdy enough to where if you loaded it properly, you probably wouldn't have any issues. And I'm going to take it on this long trip. I think it'll be fine, but again, you get what you pay for. It's 60 bucks. It's probably going to be bent at the end of the trip. So would I buy it again? I'm just going to put coolers and a couple of luggage bags on here, so I think it'll be fine. But you can see, even under just my weight, I can actually bend the metal. So it's not exactly super durable. And it does wobble around a lot, so I'll probably put some shims in there so it doesn't move around so much. So that's about it. I hope this video was helpful for anybody who's thinking about buying this same thing for the same purpose. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.